guys, it's coffee time. And my makeup from today is cracking me up because any of you who have worn a lot of makeup before, you know that as the day progresses, the makeup smudges in weird ways or gets shoved away in weird ways. Sometimes it wears off in places and doesn't wear off at all in other places. So when I go to do these live streams, they always have somebody to do my makeup for me, and actually the girl who's done my makeup these last couple of times, her name's Ada, and she is the best. I love her. And I was like, Ada, where can I learn how to do some of this stuff for myself in case I ever need to? And she was like, I'll teach you, whatever. But it's cracking me up right now because my eyes, when I do this, it's like, oh, what's going on there? Oh, what's that? I just love it. I didn't even realize it until I saw myself blink a couple times in the webcam, and I was like, oh man, it looks like I have the weirdest thing going on up in here. Nope. But now my fingers are all sparkly, so that helps. So we did the last of the live streams today, and it was very fun, as I have reiterated a million times, but we did have a good time, and I think that we want to do more of those for other events since everybody seemed to enjoy it so much, which was so great. And Lisa and I were talking afterward, and we were like, yeah, we should definitely do stuff like this again because we both really love doing it. So whenever we can do that again, maybe for PAX, I don't know. I have to talk with the other TGS guys, like the actual crew of the whole thing, but I would love to do more stuff like that. I think that it's just... I think it's really good for us as a network because it's very collaborative. We get to have a lot of people in there talking and discussing and doing things together, and there are a couple of people who came on that maybe I wouldn't have met otherwise, that maybe I wouldn't have had a reason to talk to otherwise, and now I have a new friend, right? So I just think that it's really cool. I think that it's fun that we did those, and I would love to do more of them in the future. And if you would love for them to do more of them in the future, tell them. Bombard them, be like, hey, that thing was pretty cool. Don't tell them that I sent you, though. It's all you. You're doing this of your own volition. The end. I also just watched the newest Hannibal episode. I feel a lot of feelings. I can't tell you anything because this episode literally just came out, so I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm not going to spoil you. I'm just going to tell you that I feel a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff right now, just ooh. But the next episode is going to be the finale. So, gosh, how is it all gonna wrap up, you guys? And they have a second season. They got approved for a second season, so I don't know. I don't know what to do with myself. I have to wait until the next Thursday. But I think Jeannie and I are going to be able to watch it together next Thursday. We couldn't do it this Thursday because right now there's still tons of E3 stuff going on. But next Thursday, I wrote it down in my planner. I was like, Jeannie, we're going to get together and we're going to watch Hannibal. She was like, okay. Good. Yes. Gonna happen. And then we're going to cry all over each other. This episode didn't make me cry. I just felt a lot of stuff. I did this a lot. A lot of that face, so I'll probably rewatch it again later. I was sad because what's the name of that movie? Fandango. Just tell me what movies are out right now. This Is the End. So a bunch of people went out and saw This Is the End tonight before Man of Steel. We're all going to see Man of Steel at midnight. But a bunch of people like the Warp Zone and Jesse and I think Josh Mattingly, and I think all of them went to see This Is the End, and right afterwards they were all tweeting about how great it was, and now I'm so curious because I love comedies that are within that vein, like the way that it's the sort of comedy that I expect from that movie would be right up my alley, but I'm not positive. So since they all liked it, I'm like, wonder if it's good. I'll have to go see it. But we're all like excited but nervous about Man of Steel. I hope it's good. I hope so bad that it's good. It would be so sad if it wasn't. Ugh. I just want a good Superman movie. I want that so bad. I just want a good one. So, maybe. We'll see. He always looks so airbrushed. And even in the trailer, I'm just like, what's happening to you? You look your face looks very clean. It's weirding me out for some reason. I don't know. What other movies are out right now? Now You See Me. Monsters University is out? I didn't know that. World War Z is out. The Purge. The Internship. Paid for by Google. I wanted to see The Internship, but I've heard that that's real dumb. So if I had to choose one movie that's within that comedy vein, I would choose This Is the End. Oh. Movies. Movies are hard because there are some places that you can go where movies are very cheap to go see. Like cinema movies are very cheap. But for the most part, going to the cinema is so expensive. It makes me so sad. And so many people want to go see the 3D version of things. And I'm like, no, that's so much more money. I don't want that. I don't want to do that. And the IMAX versions of things are sometimes overwhelming, too. Like, I don't like my first time seeing something to be in IMAX. I like to go see something in a normal cinema, and then if it's really epic and I really enjoyed it, sometimes then I'll be like, alright, maybe I'll go see that again in IMAX, you know? I don't want that to be my very first experience. There was a state that we went to, I think I've talked about this before, but a long time ago. There was a state, that I went to for USITT one year, which is a theater tech conference. And in their state, God, where were we? I can't even remember. But they were doing a statewide test where, some of you are going to be from there, maybe you'll know, where they decided to make it so that all cinema movies were extremely cheap. Like, extraordinarily cheap. But then leave all of the food and snack stuff the same price. So what the experiment was supposed to show them was whether or not they would wind up making more money in actuality because more people would actually go to the cinema. Because getting the ticket would be very cheap, and most people are still going to buy food, even if the ticket is cheap, right? And the food is always the thing that they make the most money off of. And I thought that that was so interesting, and I want so badly to know how that turned out, because I think that the logic there is quite sound. I see that as very, very believable, that that could be a thing. So I keep wondering whether or not that worked out, and if it didn't work out, why it didn't work out. Because I would can you imagine, those of us who aren't in that state, or weren't in that state when they were doing that test, can you imagine going to a cinema, being like, I'm gonna go see a movie, it's gonna be really expensive. You go up there and you're like, 2 tickets for blah blah blah, and they go, that'll be $6 total for 2 tickets, and then you just vomit on yourself in happiness, because it's like, there's a huge difference between a $3 theater ticket and a $13 ticket. Like, it's just silly. It's just silly. So, those are my feelings. Everybody out in the kitchen is being very loud now. So apparently there's a thing going on. I don't even know. But, yeah. I am going to get ready to go see Man of Steel. I'll let you guys know how it was tomorrow. Oh, actually, wait, no, it won't be tomorrow. I'll talk about it on Saturday, because tomorrow we're going to have Hannah from Yogscast on as a coffee time guest. I hope that works out. But yeah, that should be fun. And otherwise, I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Mwah.